Yes, people, what is going on? Welcome to season 2 of the Pit Stop Lounge. This is episode number 29, and we are your hosts, Jan and Malcolm. Bro, it honestly, the last episode was in December, but it really feels like yesterday we
Absolutely,
did our
bro.
last episode. The time is absolutely flying by, like at 360 miles per hour at this point. Bro, what do you think?
Absolutely. Listen, first and foremost, I'm very happy to be back. Very
Same
happy
here.
that we're back in the cut. We're back in business. Looking forward to the new season. Another season of Pit Stop Lounge, another season of Formula One. Can't wait to get going back again on their way. And yes, you are right. It feels like yesterday, man. Last episode was when was it?
Last week of
End of
December.
December? End of
Last week of
December, yeah?
December. Yeah,
Last week of December. Feels like yesterday. Had a month or so off. But
yeah.
other than that, it feels like yesterday, just like you said. But I'm very happy to be back, man. Very happy to do this. I kind of miss this.
Yeah, same here, man. Listen, we are also the very first Maltese podcast about Formula One, so we're very
Mm,
happy to have that on there as well. And not gonna lie, obviously, kind of missed this for the past month. I have, even though I had a lot of shit activities in between obviously our absence from the pit stop lounge, obviously because it was off season Formula One. All the drivers were having their well deserved break after a really eventful season. But now, immediately more alive because the time has passed so quickly at this point. The drivers are gearing up for the new season, and so are we, guys. So obviously, before we begin, if this is your very first time listening to our podcast, this is called the Pit Stop Lounge. It's a podcast about Formula One. What we do race analysis, what happens on the track, and also we're talking about the news off the track and outside of it. And make sure to follow us on our socials: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Like, follow, share, subscribe. You know the gist.
you know the
And
vibes.
for our Spotify listeners, hit us with a 5-star rating and let us know your thoughts on each poll we publish to every single episode. We really do appreciate your support on all of our platforms. So hopefully we'll get our channel up and more running for this season. Now, bro,
Hopefully, hopefully.
to start with the 2025 season, we're going to be obviously talking about the F175 show that happened end of last week. But before we get into that, we're going to start a little bit with news that happened before that because we thought that between December and January a lot of stuff was going to happen, but honestly,
Not
not
much.
not so much. Obviously, we've had a couple of news with the reserve drivers. We had Zhou Guanyu and Valtteri Bottas heading to Ferrari and Williams. Sorry, not Williams, Ferrari and
Mercedes, bro.
Mercedes
Mercedes.
as
Don't
their
forget
reserve drivers respectively. Franco Colapinto at Alpine as a reserve driver, and outside of that,
it
the
was just
real
reserve drivers.
the reserve drivers, the real big talking point was obviously Lewis Hamilton's first few days at Ferrari. And bro, it was the most
Listen, yeah.
anticipated and the hype delivered, bro.
Listen, listen,
I'll
listen.
start with you, bro, on this.
Listen. It feels like yesterday. It's been already a year since the news broke out that Lewis Hamilton will join Ferrari. Yeah. It felt like yesterday. We remember hearing the news, seeing the news. We couldn't believe it with our eyes. We couldn't believe it.
Our
A
first
year has
episode
passed.
was that, bro.
That was our first episode,
That
actually.
was
You're
our first
right.
episode on the Hamilton news. Yeah.
That was you're right. And even after a year, me and probably I speak on behalf of everyone, of every fan. It's still surreal.
Yeah.
It's still surreal. Nobody can believe it that Lewis Hamilton is actually in Ferrari red. We thought that he's gonna die with Mercedes. And listen, rightfully so. But it wasn't the case at all. Lewis Hamilton, shout out to him, yeah. At 40 years old, he's still stepping up to a challenge. He is still want to prove the doubters wrong, and more importantly, he wants to win that eighth world title. He
The
still
man
has
looks
that in
hyped.
there,
The man looks hyped for the
and
season.
he looks really happy. He looks really happy
Yeah.
already, which is great to see. But that's one thing. Of course, we've got to see on track, but that's another story in itself. Today, we're going to talk about the liveries, though, aren't we? And the show, of course.
Yeah, but before we get into that, bro, I think it really shows that he went out with a whimper with Mercedes as well. So I think this Ferrari move is gonna really benefit for his age, especially.
I just seen, I was just seeing some pictures from Lewis Hamilton's farewell at Mercedes. I could see from his face, like, okay, now look, take this with a grain of salt. Pictures, could tell a different story. But even from the pictures now with Ferrari, it's like he wanted to dip out of Mercedes
Yeah,
as quickly as he possibly could. He wanted out, bro. And now at Ferrari, it's like he became a new person. It's like he rejuvenated himself, so to
I
speak.
agree.
He rejuvenated himself, which is great to see. And I'm really looking forward to that. That's what I wanted to see, especially when the news also broke out that he had to be replaced. That Carlos Sainz was getting replaced, and Carlos Sainz was a fan favorite amongst the Ferraristas and also the non-Ferrari fans in Formula One.
Yeah,
So at least that's a positive. But we're really looking forward. I'm
yeah.
really looking forward to the season. Really looking forward to see what Lewis Hamilton can bring. But then again, we're gonna talk about all that in the predictions video.
And I think in all of the years I've been watching Formula One, bro, I think I've never seen a driver transfer getting so much hype, so much attention across the globe. Because I mean Hamilton's first official picture with Ferrari, the internet
Yo,
absolutely blew
whoa,
up, bro.
yo,
And
that
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 it was a class. It was cold. That
that
picture with,
that
with the Dawn outfit and with the Ferrari F50 or F40 behind him, that was a cold ass picture, bro.
that
Not
has
gonna
to
lie.
be that has
Fair
to be
play.
one
Yeah,
that,
one
that
hundred
should be
percent.
that should be hanged in the livery in the museum.
Love.
The Louvre. Oh, sorry, in the Louvre. I can't speak French. Pardon my French.
No, no way. I had
In the
I had I had French back in secondary school, so I can
I
get the
did
hang
have
get the hang
French.
of a few words. So yeah,
The only French word I probably know is baguette. But anyways,
of
anyways,
course, the stereotypical words that the French people are accustomed to. Anyways, go on, bro.
anyways, hang it in that place
Love,
over there
love.
In the Louvre, in a museum somewhere because that is one of the best pictures I've ever seen. Yeah.
And bro, listen, normally at 40, most drivers are either at their final years in the sport or else retire completely, but not Hamilton, bro, because he really wants that eight-word title. I think Ferrari is the Ferrari looks like the perfect place for him to have a shot at the eight for his eight-word title. Now, obviously, before I was skeptical about this move, but listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a McLaren fan. For those who are listening to the first time, by the way, Malcolm's a Ferrari fan. I'm a McLaren fan. Um,
And unfortunately, also a United fan, but that's another story.
yeah, that's also another story as well. But not gonna lie. Um, I was quite happy to see him to see him at a top team. I'm not gonna at a top racing team. I'm not gonna lie. And his first few pictures at Ferrari, bro, and his videos, the hype was delivered, understandably so.
Listen, that picture with what is that Enzo Ferrari's house?
The headquarters, I think, the Ferrari headquarters,
Sorry,
yeah.
so that's the Ferrari headquarters. Him being in the suit, the seven windows are open with a door to the eight, and the Ferrari F40 beside him. Raw,
I mean, bro, man's like a modern day
R-
Vito
r-
Corleone at this point.
raw. He came into Italy like, bro, I'm the shit. And
Yeah,
listen, he
listen,
is, and fair play, he is. Fair play, he
yeah.
is. You can't no, there's no debating that he is the most
I
decorated
think,
driver in the
bro.
sport.
I think, bro. It's fair to say this is the biggest move in F1 history, in my
No
opinion.
doubt,
I think this
no
is
debate.
I think this is eclipsed Williams, Senna's move to Williams, Alonso and Vettel's move to Ferrari, respectively, even Michael Schumacher's move. I think this is the biggest one, in my opinion, because
The only one that could top this, and
which one, bro?
if maybe someone like Verstappen could move to Ferrari or Aston
Mm,
Martin.
I don't know, bro. I don't think
Ma-
so. I don't think
And
so, bro.
even so, because Lewis Hamilton, you're talking about the complete package here.
Yeah.
On the track and off the track. Like the guy's a media guru. And on the track, he's a legend, a seven-time world champion.
It's not just the media guru stuff, bro, but also the fact his track record speaks for itself. Listen, the greatest of all time discussion, for in my opinion, that is up for another day. That discussion, but it's not just his not his media group personality, but also his record stats, his title crowns, and his race wins. They speak for themselves, bro. So,
Listen,
um,
like, what? How much did he have? 91 podiums, 91 poles, or is it? I don't know. I'm not
yeah,
quite sure.
no, now he has
Oh,
106 wins now.
no, 106 wins. I know that, but that's like what, 91 poles or 91 podium?
Multiple,
No,
more than that, bro. I need to get like the stats up for that one, but
nah,
um,
nah, nah. He's the biggest. He's the biggest,
yeah.
and I don't think we're gonna see one anytime soon.
Listen, whether this move goes right or wrong, I think everyone
That's another story, though.
I mean, everyone is looking forward to see Hamilton driving
Yeah.
in the Scuderia Red of Ferrari. So bring on
Listen,
the new season and bring on him, bro, to deliver.
expectations have never been higher.
Yeah,
But those are for people that just want to see the wins. I think otherwise. Again, I'm gonna talk more into this in the predictions video.
yeah.
We're gonna talk more into that. I don't want to get into it today though. I don't
Yeah,
want to
no,
get
no
into
problem,
it
no
today.
problem. Yeah, but I think just to wrap this up on Hamilton, I think the guy is going to be under pressure from weekend number one.
No doubt, no
And
doubt.
no doubt about that. Not Antonelli or other or those rookie drivers. I think he's going to be under pressure from the first
Spotlight's
race
gonna be on
weekend. The
him.
spotlight is going to be on him.
Which by the way, Sky Sports here. Sky Sports. Now they're the biggest Ferrari fans, of course.
Well,
Of course, they're the biggest Ferrari fans now.
but listen, they always deliver a lot of hype for British sports personalities, bro. It's always been
Bro,
like that, not just with Hamilton.
yeah, but they barely covered Lando Norris yet this year. Did
Because
you
the
notice
spotlight,
that?
yeah, I know, of course I know what this is. The spotlight is on Hamilton, bro,
They barely covered Lando Norris, and Lando Norris finished second.
and he should be on the spotlight, Lando. By the way, again,
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna get into
should.
predictions for the next episode, but he should be in the spotlight because he is gonna compete for that driver's world title this season. He
Yeah,
needs to
yeah,
be in the spotlight, but no. Instead, we're gonna have to obviously go for Hamilton. But obviously, listen, he's a seven-time world champion. He is, of course, gonna get that spotlight.
yeah. But since he's at Ferrari, now everyone's a Ferrari fan. All of a sudden,
I mean,
of course, of course.
it's the big bro. It's the biggest racing team in the world. So
Listen,
obviously,
listen,
Ferrari's
listen,
gonna get a lot of hype for that
and
one.
listen. I don't care because any type of publicity is good publicity. That's my mo.
Yeah. And with that, guys, let's get into the main meat of the episode, which is the F1 75 show. As you may know, guys, this year, unlike previous years, every team revealed their liveries in a one-off event because this year is the 75th anniversary of Formula One, of the sport in general. And Liberty Media and the organizer
Sorry.
and the main organizers of the sport decided to do one-off show at the O2 Arena in London. Now, bro, I know you have you're skeptical on you have your criticisms
Very.
on this, and a lot of fans, most dedicated Formula One fans, have their each have their honest thoughts on the show. No, listen, it was far from perfect. We The things that we expected that were gonna happen happened, unfortunately, and even fortunately as well. But overall, it was a fun show. Not gonna lie, there were parts where where it was absolutely hysterical, but then there were others where it felt like I was watching E3, and Formula One is not E3, bro. What do you
Not
think?
at all. Not at all. Listen, my initial reaction when it got announced, I didn't like it. Started to watch it. About what was the last card that I saw get revealed? Oh, it was till Kane Brown came out. Kane Brown, the artist.
Yeah, yeah, the country
As,
sensation guy, yeah.
the country dude. As soon as I saw the country dude, I'm like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I can't bear with this. I didn't like it. Now look. Now look. If it's a one-off event because it's the 75th year anniversary of the sport, fair enough. No problem, no issues. It's gonna be if it's gonna be a one, if it's gonna be a yearly thing for the cars to get revealed, then it's an issue. Because I can tell you for a fact that none of the drivers were happy to be there, barring Lewis
Nah.
Hamilton, barring Lewis Hamilton. But Lewis Hamilton is Lewis Hamilton. He's a media guru, like we just said.
And maybe I think even the rather smaller drivers like the Racing Bull drivers, the Haas drivers, I think those guys they looked excited, to be honest. I think we're mostly talking about the likes of Leclerc, Lando Norris as well, and Verstappen, which is
I mean,
unsurprising,
expected.
which is not even a surprise to be honest, because we don't know how Max hates
Listen,
these type of events.
Verstappen didn't want to be there, and nor did the fans want him there.
Apparently, Verstappen. Sorry to interrupt you, bro. Apparently, Verstappen wanted to take it as sick, basically.
Wow.
So
Wow.
that's how much he didn't want to be there, and he showed it right from the very first minutes where Jack Whitehall came into present. Now, to be fair, bro, Jack Whitehall,
He saved the
obviously,
show.
he
To
saved the
me, he
show
saved the show. To me, he saved the show.
because we all know he's a great comedian. We all know he's an entertainer, and the guy the guy was roasting drivers left, right, and center right from the get go. And listen, obviously, since I'm a massive movie fan and since I've watched a lot of media shows and comedy shows and all that jazz, um, it was no surprise that Jack Whitehall delivered with that because he is an entertainer, and for the most part, at least he made a serious sport for that one particular guy. He made it look like a comedy show, and for that I give him props. However, I'm not gonna rule out the fact that most drivers felt really, really fucking uncomfortable, especially
Bro,
Verstappen and Leclerc, bro.
none of them wanted to be there, apart from Hamilton. But that's expected. But apart from Hamilton, no one wanted to be there. Not even Norris. Norris is on home soil. He didn't even want to be there. And
But
I don't
there's
blame him.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
blame
the
him.
same here.
I don't blame him. Jack Whitehall, bro. Chapeau. See, I said one French word
Yeah,
good.
sure.
Chapeau.
Props to you.
Because he saved the show in my opinion. He was constantly coming up with jokes with bands and stuff like that. He saved it to me. And I
That's
think the
actually that's actually
reason
one of the few
why
one of the viewers.
they went for a more who? What?
Sorry. Continue, bro.
Oh, don't worry. Um,
Yeah,
the reason the show was saved, probably by the FIA or whoever organized it, wanted to go in this comedy way about for the show, is probably because due to the backlash that they received from fans.
yeah,
So like, how can we appease the fans to watch the show if we can make it a bit more fun? Enter Jack Whitehall, enter the promos.
yeah.
Probably, but that's probably the reason why they opted for Jack Whitehall. Because I can guarantee, if there wasn't probably the backlash that it received, they wouldn't opted for Jackie Whitehall. They would probably opted for Stefano Domenicali or something.
No, I think that was a good choice because obviously, look, Formula One has always been a sport that attracted multiple celebrities every single year. We're seeing a high. We always see like a high amount of
More so thanks
celebrities
to
week in
thanks to
week out.
Netflix. More so thanks to Netflix.
Yeah, Drive to Survive obviously has been one of the factors that gained a lot of fans for the sport.
Even though, sorry to interrupt, even though that Netflix is not a good interpretation of the sport,
No, it isn't.
it's
Absolutely
not a good
not.
interpretation of the sport, but it did garner more fans into the sport thanks
Yeah,
to Drive to Survive. It has to be said.
I think the criticism has mostly came from the old the dedicated Formula One fans rather than like the net, rather than the Netflix fans or the Drive to Survive fans, bro. Because you know it broke away from the traditional route of how the drivers unveil their liveries
Look.
regarding.
I'm all for innovation and all that.
Yeah,
I'm
even
all
here.
for it. I'm all for innovation, but it was so blatant. It was so blatant. You know, if it's a one-off thing, fine, no problem. If this is how it's gonna be every year, raw, we're not for it. I'm not
Apparently,
for
it's
it.
a one-off thing. Apparently, it's just a one-off thing. Apparently,
Even the artists, bro, they came out. The first act they
that
bring
was
out,
terrible. Though
the
the
fe-
artists were absolutely
who
horrendous, bro. That I have to agree with you on that one.
they bring out freaking Machine Gun Kelly, man.
The dude is washed up as fuck, man. That
I
guy.
I I told you
Yeah,
before the start of the show. I don't want
yeah.
to get into it again.
No, no, no. We don't.
Kane Brown. Okay, the first track he sang, I know everyone's
He
familiar
only
with.
he, o- he only sang one song actually.
Oh, that was the only song he
That was
sang.
that was that was the only song he
Wow,
sang. Even Machine
wow.
Gun Kelly, even Machine Gun Kelly, just one song and see you
I
later.
believe wasn't it two?
No, no, I believe it was just one. It was just one.
I don't know. Who was the main act?
There were no main acts, bro.
Oh, there were no main acts. Wow.
Apparently, no. I believe Take That were there, but I need to check like the artists basically. On
Who
who.
was the main event? Who was the main event? Because I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
No,
Who's
no. Actually, Take That closed off the show.
who's take that?
You don't know
I
who
don't
they
know
are,
who take
bro.
that is. I might need to hear a track from them. I might
They're
need to hear a song. I
they
might need to
are
hear a song.
they are basically a British boy band. They were formed in the 90s. There was Robbie Williams. That's basically how he started his music career,
Okay, okay,
basically.
okay, okay, okay. All right,
Bro,
all
you
right,
have to listen to them, man.
all right.
That band peaked in the 90s.
So basically, another washed-up group.
No, no, bro, nah, nah,
Is
nah,
it
nah,
that? Is it that?
nah,
I don't know.
nah,
I'm just saying. I'm
bro.
just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just
Nah,
saying.
that's ridiculous, bro. Listen, I'm not the biggest Take That fan, but they're not washed up, bro. They're popular.
I don't know. I never heard of them. I'm gonna be honest. I know Robbie Williams. I know of Robbie
There was
Williams.
Gary
Bro.
Bar. There was Gary Barlow as well
Especially
from
since,
the X Factor.
especially since my boss from work is obsessed with Robbie Williams. That's the why I know more about Robbie Williams. But I don't know.
Yeah, I
Other
mean,
than that, like let's continue on the show, Mo. Let's continue on the show.
no,
If it's a
I
one-off
think
thing,
my
I don't
main
mind.
no, bro, I think my main issue with this whole event was that just it felt very Americanized in my opinion, and I think Formula One and
Yeah,
Americanization just doesn't go hand to hand in my opinion. I had
and
fun watching it
they're expanding into that market as the years go by.
because of the sponsors, obviously, bro. Virgin Media and Liberty Media obviously play
Miami,
a massive factor in this. The American Grand Prix
take
as well,
Miami, take Las Vegas.
and even the
There's
circuit of the Americas as well.
yeah, but Kota has been there for quite a while now. No, Kota has been there, and it's a
Yeah, it is.
proper
Yeah,
racetrack
it's
Kota.
been there for a while.
It's a proper racetrack
Yeah, it's
Kota,
been
so
there
I don't
for
mind Kota. It's
yeah,
a
it's been there for a
purpose-built
while as
racetrack.
well. But yeah,
It's a
exactly.
purpose-built racetrack Kota, so I don't have any issue with Kota. But take Miami, take Las Vegas, bro. Come on now.
No, no, no. I agree on that one. No. Apart from that, bro. Obviously Jack Whitehall did make the show entertaining as it is, but I think that for me was the main issue: the Americanization act and the music artists were terrible, bro. In my opinion, I think all of them: Machine Gun Kelly, Kane Brown. Take that. I kind of
Machine Gun Kelly. I
of the
mean, even though
O2.
I can't lie. Machine Gun Kelly is the track that he sang was quite catchy, but it's Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyways,
ever since that
and
round with
even
Eminem,
even when
he's been terrible.
I didn't see the take that performance, but Machine Gun Kelly and Kane Brown's performance, bro, the crowd went mild.
Yeah, they were dead silent, bro.
It was dead food out there, bro. You could drop a needle and you'll hear it.
Yeah, exactly. No, bro. But other than that, let's just get into the main meet. Obviously, every team revealed their liveries. They starting with Sauber, who finished last, and they went and they ended with McLaren, as obviously the winning constructor, the winning team that won the constructor title last season. Um, but to be fair, there were some teams that had some really kick-ass reviews, and then there were others that really
Just went straightforward.
just went straight to the point. All right, bro. We're gonna start with Sauber, and then we're gonna rank deliveries towards the end, just to give
All
our
right.
thoughts on that. So obviously we're gonna start with Sauber. Now Sauber, dead last season. They almost finished with 0 points at the end of the season, but Zhou Guanyu actually saved the day, got some points. I had to take the shots bet at the end of the season.
Which he
Now
did. Which he did.
bro. Obviously Sauber were the first to reveal their livery, and they went all out with their reveal, bro, with the epic music, like we're fucking Hans Zimmer or some shit. And then there were the drums, and this took five forever. It took forever to reveal. And even just the livery in itself, bro, the same colors as last season, but it looks like a downgrade from last season. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, what do you think?
Same colors, different design, but worse.
Yeah, one
That's
hundred
my
percent.
opinion. And they did all that for the reveal. At first, when I was seeing them with the drums and stuff, I'm like, are they gonna do this for every single car? Because it's gonna be a long
No,
time.
that was actually no, bro. Sorry to interrupt. That for me, I was I was incredibly worried that they were gonna do
I
that
wa-
for every single car.
yeah,
But thankfully,
that's
it
what I
wasn't
thought.
that.
That's what I initially thought. That they're gonna do these shows and drums and stuff like that. They're gonna get creative just to reveal a goddamn livery. All that, and what was their slogan like at the end? Outwork, out hustle. What was it?
I have no clue, bro, because we all know that this is gonna be a transitional year for Sauber,
Another one.
and,
It's gonna be
it,
another
it
one.
was gonna be a traditional year for
So
Sauber. Look, two new drivers, obviously, but anyways,
yeah, they did all that for 99% a car that's gonna finish plumb last.
no, probably it will finish last.
Like 99% sure it's gonna finish last.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
okay, the most the thing they can look forward to the most is the drivers, just like you said with Hulkenberg and Bortoletto.
Yeah, they do have an exciting lineup, but going back to the livery, bro, I just don't. It is just worse than last season. I think the fact is too much black at the back of the car. There are not enough green, in my opinion.
Same color, different design, but worse. That's my
Yeah,
opinion. That's my opinion on the Sauber livery.
so much for so. I mean, listen. Listen. I do get that you want to hype, you want to deliver a bit of hype, but I mean, all that hype for such a subpar livery, it was just baffling, bro. In my opinion.
If I'm not mistaken, I didn't watch the show. I need to elaborate. You need to elaborate with me on this,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Um, I believe Sauber's was the most hyped up, and theirs is the worst.
yeah.
So the
It's not the
team that
worst
finished,
livery.
no, it's not the worst, but for the team that finished last, it was the most hyped up livery reveal for the team that finished last.
Yeah,
To me, it makes zero sense.
and and also, bro, the thing that I'm gonna
They
sorry,
probably
sorry.
listen. My apologies. They probably spend the budget for the hype package more than they spend on the car this season.
Yeah,
I bet. I
most
bet.
likely. I mean, we said it time and time again that this is going to be a transitional year for
Again,
Sauber, and
it's gonna be another transition.
from my first impressions, even from even the first impressions with the livery, it's gonna be that season. And also, bro, the thing I'm a little bit underwhelmed, I'm a bit disappointed with Sauber's livery as well is that the carbon fiber just seems to be it just seems to be remaining there, in my opinion.
I don't see much to be honest.
On the
I
side
ju-
pods, bro. On the sides, bro. There is a touch of carbon fiber there.
let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I
Look,
mean,
if
it's not too bad. I mean, I've seen way less carbon fiber on the cars this year though.
no, no, bro, actually, with deliveries this year, the thing that they got absolutely right is that they removed a lot of the carbon fiber BS that we saw last season. Because last
Yeah,
season,
absolutely,
I think
absolutely.
the main issue I had with deliveries last season there was just too much carbon fiber, and at least
Like a lot.
there's a lot. One such team at least listened to our complaints and they delivered a spectacular delivery, in my
Yes,
opinion. So,
yes, absolutely.
um, uh, but yeah, overall with Sauber, bro, a downgrade from last season with delivery. I kind of get the point that they wanted the cars to blend well with the carbon with the carbon aesthetic of the car, but in my opinion it just so far from the images of from the presentation at the F175 show doesn't look great, bro.
No, not at all. Not a good start to the show for sure.
No, not a good start. I mean, from all that hype, I expected
Not
a much better livery, but yeah,
not a good start.
not great.
Not a good start at all. No.
Yeah. All right, bro.
Next.
So up next we have Williams. Now, obviously, bro, Williams, exciting lineup of drivers this season with
Absolutely.
Carlos Sainz and Alex Albon, and I expected from their overalls because they were wearing white overalls. I expected like a striking livery, and it's blue, very blue, very dark blue. Actually, what do you think?
Now look, it is similar from last year. The main difference is the The engine cover, it's a light, it's a brighter blue, but it fits it so well. To me, it looks crisp, fine,
Hmm.
and even the Duracell where there's the fan, the Duracell logo, chef's kiss. I love it. I like it.
Do you agree that you wanted to see a bit more white in the car? Because
It helps.
I really expected like a bit of I for me it just there
The
needs to
dark
be
blue on
more
the front,
effort.
the dark blue on the front, fading into a bright blue on the back, the
Yeah.
Duracell logo, and there's the white sponsors. To me, it's good.
And at least they removed the yellow engine cover tees, bro. At least they removed that,
Yeah,
thankfully as well, because for me that yellow that yellow spot of color for me just didn't make any sense in my opinion. So,
nah.
but for me, bro, it's not a bad livery. It's actually a decent livery, but I don't know. Maybe I wanted to see a bit more effort with delivery overall. I think what I'm a little bit disappointed with the Williams is that I expected a bit more of a whitish color, in my opinion. Regardless of obviously with the liveries, with the one with the not the liveries, with the overall outfits of the drivers, I expected some more striking white colors on that Williams. But yeah, um, I don't hate it. It's a decent livery, but I don't know. Expect a bit more with Williams, in my opinion.
Understandable, understandable. To me, it's clean, crisp, fine. Loving the brighter blue side on the engine cover, and it gets a high spot in my rankings. I like it.
High spot, not so much.
At first glance, I didn't, but it started to grow on me with time. It did start to grow on me, and I was like,
Mm,
huh, okay, I like it. I like the Atlassian logo on the
yeah,
engine cover. It looks
yeah,
nice, as Atlassian is now the title sponsor for the Williams F1 team, and I like it. I really do like it. It's not my favorite. My
yeah.
favorite is actually coming up, but it's nice. To me, it's clean, crisp, nothing fancy, straightforward. I like it.
I think it looks simplified, bro. I think the best way to describe it. It's simplified, and I think that simplification. I think it works. It works for the Williams guy. No, for me, bro. It's not bad. I wanted to see more effort, but it's not one of the worst liveries this year. I think compared to last season, it's a step up from last season. I think last season's livery wasn't great, if to be completely honest. And
In the engine cover, it was darker blue. Now it's brighter
yeah,
blue. That's the main difference, really.
yeah, I think
But to me, it's clean. It looks better.
the dark blue still remains there, bro. Because at least I think for me there's it's a splash of dark and medium blue in my opinion with this Williams car of this year. But yeah, overall decent livery. Just a little bit underwhelmed that I want to see a bit more effort on the white colors especially. But yeah, that is Williams. Again, with regards to predictions, that's going to be up for next episode, guys. So stay tuned for that episode. All right, bro. Up next, we have Racing Bulls. Now, we're gonna start with the things we didn't like about this about the reveal, bro. The reveal video was a bit awkward, in my opinion. I don't know if
No,
you've. I
I
don't know.
liked it. I
Yeah, I
liked
liked
it.
it. No, I liked it.
It was fun.
I liked the tongue in cheek approach for it. With the Vox Pop interviews, I kind of like that touch because obviously since I am into content stuff, into reels and working in content houses, I really appreciated that. I really liked the fact they went for a Vox Pop style reveal with the
Especially
Racing Bulls.
so, especially so since last year they changed the name and everyone was confusing Red Bull's Racing Bull still with Toro Rosso. So
Yeah,
that's why it makes more sense with the Vox Pop thing. I liked it. I
yeah.
really
I
liked it.
think
It was fun.
listen,
And
Munya.
listen,
Sorry, sorry, sorry.
they took they took that when they changed the name on the chin and now they're practically making fun of it.
Yeah, listen, I think Munya
I
Chawawa, the comedian, by the way, if you don't know who he is, Munya did a really good job on the review because I think they kind of accepted the fact that Racing Bulls Visa Cash App is such a ridiculous name that they just decided to take the piss out of it with the reveal. I kind of like that touch. And bro, even though I found it a little bit awkward, I think it did. it worked, the review video.
It
But
did.
not only that, bro, delivery. Listen, Racing Bulls they have a history of having spectacular liveries, bro, and this is a gorgeous,
Last year,
gorgeous livery. That's Toro Rosso vibes, bro.
last year. Actually, that's not Torosso vibes. It
It
kind of.
does. It kind of does, bro.
Anyways, last year's livery was nice. This year's livery even better.
This year's even better, bro. No, I agree with you, bro. I think
I don't know.
the splash of white really, really suits it, bro.
There's something about this livery. It's trying to remind me of a car from the IndyCar series back in the late 90s. Nigel Mansell, I believe, used to drive it. It's reminding me of that. I can't.
And even the 2021 of livery from Red Bull in Turkey, bro. It's very, very similar.
Oh, that.
It looks similar.
What about the Red Bull in Japan, bro?
Yeah, that one. Oh my god, man.
What about the Red Bull
That
in
is
Japan?
so nice.
But this right here, it's perfect.
Yeah, it
To me,
is.
it's
I agree.
perfect.
I agree, bro.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
I think just
Loving the
from
white, the
so sorry.
like kind of stars coming out from the back, the front wing complementing the nose, the
Yeah.
halo, the engine bay, bro. It's perfect.
The Red Bull logo, bro. Even the Red Bull logo, bro. Just on top of it, it really, really, it's chef's kiss in my opinion. I think
Whoever designed this livery,
I think, bro. Look, Racing Bulls, they aren't the most competitive team, but when it comes to deliveries, bro,
they're
deliver consistent bangers season after season, with every races, bro.
if they at this rate, if they never win a race, no one will care. When they change their name, no one will care because this is what they will be exactly what they will be remembered for. Their liveries.
Bro, if this was a livery, if this was a livery competition, they would be getting they would getting the
They would take
wins every week.
they take all the cake. They take all the cake, bro.
Yeah, the only thing, probably the only issue I have are the overalls because the overalls I don't think they really mesh well with delivery in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah,
That's my
yeah.
only issue. But other than that, bro, this is look. We're obviously gonna rank our liveries at the end of this episode, but this is number one easily, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Number one, no debate.
And even just the whole presentation overall. I think the reveal, despite being a little bit awkward for some people, I think it worked, and even just delivery as well, spectacular, bro. I think Munya Chawawa said it perfectly, bro. How he described the car, white like
Mm.
turkey teeth. He called the car basically
What did he call it?
white like turkey teeth.
Why? Who called it that?
The comedian Munya Chawawa,
All right.
who
Yeah,
also did the Vox Pop video as well.
yeah. White like turkey teeth. Yeah, yeah. I caught that actually. I just didn't quite sure.
Yeah. No,
Anyways,
bro. Overall, fantastic, fantastic. Livery Racing Bulls have done it yet. They've done it yet again with the livery.
if last year's livery was a 9 out of 10, this one's a 10 out of 10 easy.
I think last year was even a 10 out of 10, bro. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm
I
wrong.
can't
But
remember. It was nice, but this year even better. Wow.
yeah, for sure. No, brilliant. Um, Up next, another team that absolutely delivered on delivery, bro, is Alpine. Now, before we get to delivery, bro, please, for the love of Christ, don't get Machine Gun Kelly on DJ duties again, bro. Because
I didn't see it. I didn't
oh,
see it.
you did the best thing, bro. Because Machine Gun Kelly did a DJ set, and this DJ performance went on forever, bro. It's like that meme. Well, we're waiting. It's exactly like that, bro. Because if we thought that
Machine
Sauber,
gun. Machine gun was on DJ duty.
no, not Machine Gun Kelly. Sorry. No. Sorry about that, guys. Not Machine Gun Kelly. Brian Tyler. Brian Tyler. Sorry, Brian Tyler. By the way.
No
No,
idea.
sorry about that, guys. Not Machine Gun Kelly. Um, Brian Tyler, who composed the iconic Formula One team, was basically on DJ duties, delivering this audio visual experience called "Are We Dreaming?" Now, listen, I kind of appreciated the efforts, but this DJ set went on forever, bro. It just didn't work. It dragged on and on and on, and it was criticized by every single fan basically of the sport. However, at least that long wait was worth it because the livery, Alpine's livery last season was a shit show with all that carbon fiber
Absolutely.
bullshit.
Absolutely.
But this year they listened to those complaints and the carbon fiber is all gone now. It's replaced now with this bubblegum aesthetic, and it works, bro. The metallic blue colors, the bubblegum pink as well. It goes really, really well together. It's a fantastic livery, bro. What do you think?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm a fan of it as well. We even talked about it before the start of the show. Much better than, much more improved than last year, especially with the much removed carbon fiber. It had to
Yeah.
go. I'm not a fan of the pink though.
You're not a fan of it?
I just don't like the pink as much, you know what I'm saying? Blue and pink, they go well
Mm.
together. I
Oh,
totally,
okay,
I
okay.
love
I
it.
think the pink nose doesn't really
I think if
does it
they
for
would
me, in my
go,
opinion.
I think if they would go blue and yellow, that would be the move.
But I can't understand. I kind of get the fact why they went for blue and pink, bro. Because blue and pink really matches the proper brand of Alpine, in my opinion, as
Yeah,
well. So
BWT.
I kind of get the point of why they went with with those colors,
Yeah, I
bro.
can.
But
Yeah, I understand that as well, but it is much more improved, much nicer, as well as the overalls. The overalls, even though they're nice, but they look generic as well. They do
at
look
least,
generic.
bro,
But the livery,
compared to
much
last season,
improved.
it's miles and miles better than last season. Because last season that carbon fiber really, really ruined it, in my opinion, bro.
Absolutely, much more improved. Much more improved livery. We'll take it. It's in my top three.
And listen, bro. Alpine this season they have a lot of expectations. They had a really strong finish last season, and I think if they really wanted to show if they really wanted to show that proof, they had to start with delivery. And I think not everyone loved delivery. Not everyone has loved delivery. I think some actually hate. Some actually have put it as one of the worst deliveries, but not for me, bro.
I
Um,
like it. I like it. Not my favorite, but I like it.
Apart from that DJ set, which was absolutely atrocious, by the way. Um, this it's actually one of my favorite liveries this season. I think it really those colors have really, really suited it. But anyways, moving on to Aston Martin, we're at the halfway point now with this, so it's the perfect time to tell you guys, if this is your first time listening to this podcast, make sure to follow us on our socials: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Instagram and Spotify. Hit us up with a rating. Let us know your thoughts on each episode. Um, Aston Martin, bro. Now, Aston Martin, in my opinion, they had the best reveal out of all the teams. They went for a James Bond style reveal, and it kind of makes sense because Aston Martin and James Bond is as a mainstay in the franchise. Obviously, if you haven't seen James Bond, Aston Martin has a the Aston
It's
Martin brand has appeared in almost every single James Bond movie, so it kind of makes sense that they went for that.
since the beginning. Since the
Yes,
beginning, so it is very fitting. It was very fitting to have that James Bond theme
yeah, it's
in it.
from the third film actually, because the Aston Martin was introduced in Goldfinger. Um, um, I mean, Lance Stroll and Fernando Alonso did their best Daft Punk impression with the helmets and with the suits. That was a very smart move. And also, um, they also got Thames performing for the reveal, a very popular Nigerian singer. She's a Grammy winning star. She has a medley of singers, which were a medley of R&B singers, which are nominated for a multiple Grammys this year. But all that reveal, bro, with a livery that it's more carbon fiber. The colors are the same, but it's just more carbon fiber. Again, a bit
Especially on the
underwhelmed
side pan, especially
on
on
the
the side
side pans.
panels.
A bit underwhelmed by it, bro. Not gonna lie.
It looks clean. It's okay. It's all right. But to me, I prefer last season.
Yeah, agree.
I prefer last season. It is nice, but I prefer last season.
I
I
think the
like the
carbon
wheel.
fiber.
I like the
Uh
little
huh.
wheel covers. I like the wheel covers,
Yeah,
but it's all right.
I
It's
think
all
the
right.
weird colors is what it's one of the positive. I think it's one of the biggest. strengths in it, in my opinion.
And Fernando Alonso had the cheek to say, "Now that you've seen the best car of the night, you can all enjoy the rest of the evening," or something like that. He had the cheek, bro.
Somewhere between those lines, bro. I think.
Yeah, yeah, he had the cheek, bro, because it's not definitely not the best looking car. We
No, it
already know
isn't.
what.
No, no, it isn't. No, it isn't.
But but it's nice. It's all right. It's okay. To
Yeah,
me, last year's was better.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think the issue is this the carbon fiber on the side pods. For me, that really for me ruins it in my opinion. I think the colors are nice because the colors they really didn't need to change much on the colors. I kind of get the fact that they wanted to head into a new direction with deliveries, but overall, eh, could be better. Could
Yeah,
be better.
could have been, could have been.
So not one of my favorites. No, bro. Actually, before we get into Mercedes, bro, we actually forgot to mention Haas. So we might as
Oh
well
shit, Haas!
we
Damn, I
might as
forgot
well
about Haas. Jesus
we might
Christ.
as well we might as well get into Haas now, bro.
Yeah.
Um, to be fair, just like Williams, straight to the point. No extravagant reviews with the reviews, and different than last season. Less carbon, more white in the middle. Colors are the same,
Now I'm
and
gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with Haas. I'm gonna be honest with Haas.
yeah,
Sorry for interrupting.
yeah.
At first, I thought, it's the same. But with time, it started to grow a bit on
Yeah,
me.
actually, that was actually that's actually what was gonna lead up what the point that I was gonna lead up to, bro. This liver is growing on me. I'm not gonna lie.
I like it. I like it. I like that. The only thing they did really was change the
The
side
middle, the
panels
middle.
from black to white. That's all they did. But it suits it more. To
I
me, it
think,
suits it more.
yeah, I agree. I think though that white, that white, black and red tones, it really adds a fresh spin in my opinion with the car because I think the issue I always had with Haas was that the carbon fiber really dominated the car in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fun. And two, it's reminding me of the 2016 Haas when they came back into the sport.
Yeah,
It's practically the same. It's giving me
it
that
is.
vibe, and I
A-
like it. I'm a fan
And
of it.
yeah. And listen, if you do like a side to side comparison of this year's car to last year's car, there's a significant difference. I mean, obviously, the biggest difference is, as we said, the middle is that whitish middle in the car. But look, is it a standout livery? Probably not.
Not, it is
Probably
not.
not.
But to me, it's better than last year.
Yeah, it is. No, I agree. I actually agree. I think it's not as bad as many people are saying as this because online it's getting quite a lot. It's actually ranked very low on the lists, and it shouldn't be, in my opinion. I think if you give it time, it really stands out. In my opinion, it really does surprisingly stand out, in my opinion.
Yeah, but people sometimes I don't get people, bro. They're kind of fickle, you know.
Yeah,
They're kind of fickle.
yeah, they are. They are. But anyway, that is Haas. And now we're actually getting to Mercedes.
More or less the
What do you
same.
think? What do you think, bro? I think I'm not really that impressed with Mercedes, to be honest. It's very similar.
The middle part's the same. The difference is because I'm just checking the side to side. There's more Mercedes logos on the engine cover.
Yeah,
The top part where there's the fan is silver, not red.
yeah.
Other than that,
There's more. There's an extra silver on the engine cover and the flanks.
yeah, yeah,
That's what I'm noticing. Um, uh, the use of the control steel. That's a good touch.
more or less the
Um,
same, but I think better because red didn't suit it from last year.
I think that's pretty much it with Mercedes. Well, there's really not a lot to say about this livery. To be honest, I think
Absolutely.
um it's not. I think it's somewhere in the middle. I think.
It's nice. It's nice.
Uh,
It's clean. It's crisp, but nothing much.
I
I
mean,
think
it's ranking
I,
higher. It's being ranked quite high on the list actually.
they should have went back with the silver merch, bro. They should have went back to all silver.
Mm,
I don't know why they're persisting with this black thing now, bro. Because it doesn't go.
mm,
They should know what they did back
yeah.
in 2022. all silver again.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
it's all right. It's nice. It's all right.
I mean, it may be because Ineos are just moving away from being involved in the Mercedes team. That could be one of the reasons why. I mean, who knows?
Say again. Say again.
I mean, it could be because that Ineos are reducing they're limiting their presence, their involvement within the team. That could be, and that could be the reason why they could
Yes, because
they
of Man
they
United. Yeah.
capitalize. Not
Is it
because of
because
that.
of Man?
I mean
Is it?
that could be, but yeah,
I
I
don't
mean
know. I don't know, bro.
it's
I don't know. Yeah,
I'm
but
a bit
Ineos are just a
surprised.
sponsor. No, Ineos are
Sorry,
just a sponsor. Ineos are just a sponsor.
but they're largely involved with the Mercedes team, bro.
I mean, there's still some Ineos sponsors going about, especially on the front wing, but it's all right. It's all right.
What I'm surprised, bro, is that how highly ranked it is in the rankings in the in the 2025 liveries. That's what I'm surprised the most about.
I have no idea. I have no
I don't
idea why.
I don't get. Listen, listen. Just like us, maybe
Actually,
it's
actually,
gonna slowly
actually,
grow on me. I think.
actually, I think I see the reason why because it's actually a clean looking livery. It's a nice looking livery.
No, it
It's
is clean. No,
it's
it
all
is
right.
clean. It is clean.
It's all right. It's all
It is
right.
clean.
It's all right.
It is clean.
I don't
However,
know.
bro, we can't really say this. We can't really say the same thing about our next team, Red Bull, bro.
Let
Cut and paste. That's pretty much it.
co-
Cut and paste.
control C, control V. Actually, there
Even
is a
just
difference.
what?
There is a difference actually because I just noticed it. More carbon fiber on the side panel.
But that's
Bottom half
it.
of the side panel. Check it. That's it. You
Oh,
can check it, but that's
not
it.
so much. I mean,
That's the only difference. Other than that, it's the same.
and even
Absolutely the
even
same.
the review was the worst one in my opinion, bro. All those people like cheering behind Liam Lawson and Max Verstappen. It's like the Maltese Carnival,
Bro,
or
bro,
some shit.
it was like they were in a rave.
A
It's like
really
they
a
were
really
like
a really bad rave, by the way.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like whoever they didn't get paid enough for sure for that
Not paid
humiliation.
off. I mean, Max with the force with the fake smile to top it all off. It was just a shit show of a delivery, bro. Of a
They they
presentation, not
they
just
just wanted
delivery.
to leave. They wanted to get out of there, bro. They were having none of it. But pardon me, but Red Bull Control C Control V settings, copy and paste.
The crowd. The crowd. uh, uh, The crowd brought me a little bit to hysterics, a little bit because they were booing Christian Horner. They were booing Christian Horner prior to that. For I don't know why.
Listen, it's expected. Listen, England and Red Bull don't go together
I mean, to be.
because they're still holding that 2021 season in their
Yeah.
hearts. They can't
I
get
mean,
over it,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah. To be fair, yeah.
And that's
But
the reason why. That's the reason why.
because they not only booed Christian Horner, they booed Max. They booed Max, and they also booed the FIA. Which, by the way, that I have that fair play to the crowd. By the way, because I actually agree with that. So yeah, Red Bull, bro. There's really nothing else to say. Cut and paste
No,
from last season. Bro,
copy and paste.
honestly, bro, I'm not seeing the carbon fiber differences with the car.
I seen it. Check on the side panels, bottom
But
half.
but barely any change, bro.
But yeah,
It's
merely,
literally
merely. It's
yeah.
merely.
All right, last two teams, Ferrari and then McLaren. Bro, Ferrari was the most anticipated car of the night, obviously because of Hamilton being of being behind the racing wheel of that Ferrari. But it's a good livery, not gonna lie. But that HP, bro, that HP white on top ruins it for me, in my opinion. And even the IBM blue
Logo
rear
in the
wing
back.
at the back doesn't suit it.
I love the burgundy red. Love the burgundy red. I love the white strip on the engine cover, but that HP logo and the IBM on the back of the rear wing, it killed it.
Yeah,
I love the colors, the white and the burgundy red, but that HP logo, listen, I get it. It's the title sponsor of the team. I get it. But raw. Why, man?
And
It
they
was
even
perfect.
and they even removed the yellow notes, bro.
Come again?
They even removed the yellow notes of the spots of yellow of last season or of 2 seasons ago. They also removed them. That's long gone now
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. They're gone as well. They're gone as well. I didn't quite notice them, to be honest. I didn't quite notice them, but it's nice.
Listen,
I like it.
the bloody red suits it. I love that, but I can't really rank it highly, bro, because of that, because of the colors at the back, bro. They don't mash at all. They don't mishmash at all.
Nah,
They don't mishmash
nah.
at all well.
Red and blue don't go well together.
No, no, they
They don't
don't.
go well.
No, they don't.
But listen, it's the title sponsor of the team. It is what it is. Listen, if car go fast, I don't care about delivery.
No,
But since we're
fair.
talking about deliveries here,
No, listen,
since we're
fair. No,
talking
no,
about
listen. No, I get the point that you want that the car wants to perform as fast as wants to perform at a rapid pace, but you also want to have a livery that stands that stands above the rest as well. So, eh,
again, I love the burgundy red, love the white strip on the cover, the HP and the IBM logos. Nah,
no, don't.
if
All right.
only it would have been my favorite easily, but
Yeah,
it is what it
obviously.
is.
All right, bro. Last but not least, McLaren, my team, obviously, constructor champions last season, and yeah, delivery more of the same than last season. The papaya colors, they're there. The carbon fiber, it's there. Um, I think the difference is I think there are some slight arrangements
I,
with the carbon fiber, but that's pretty much it, bro. I think.
I'm seeing the mirrors are blue.
Yeah,
The side mirrors are blue. Other than that, it's the same as Red Bull. Copy and
yeah,
paste.
yeah. There are very little There are very little changes with the design of the car. But listen, those papaya colors are great, bro.
No, no, they're nice. The orange and black they go very well together. So I get the "don't fix what ain't broke" mantra, but it's practically the same as Red Bull.
Yeah, yeah, it is. But at least I think compared to Red Bull, I think those papaya colors. I may be biased here,
At
but I
least
think
McLaren gave a fuck about doing some slight tweaks
yeah,
to the
yeah,
car.
because that's actually the point that was getting myself into. At least they did some few
At least they,
arrangements with there.
at least they gave a fuck. At least.
And listen, I might be biased here, bro, but I think the papaya colors they're more striking than the Red Bull colors, in my opinion. You may disagree with me on that,
No doubt, no,
obviously.
no, no doubt. I agree 100%. What's there to strike about the Red Bull colors?
Yeah,
What's striking?
exactly.
I mean, it is legendary because of the successes that it has on track. But other than that,
Yeah,
eh,
not so much.
copy and paste.
But listen, I'm gonna repeat your point, bro. If the car is quick, so be it. That's all I care
If car,
about as well.
if
So
car go fast, car go vroom. That's all I
yeah,
care.
exactly, exactly.
But
All right,
today's just
guys.
liveries. We'll get to
Yeah, yeah.
that.
We'll get to obviously with our predictions with that. All right. Now the hard part, bro. Ranking them.
Ooh, are we gonna start from 10 to 1 or?
Um, we'll start from 10. Look, I think 10 is. I think we all know. I think we both know what our worst delivery is. I think that it's Red Bull, bro.
Yeah, Red Bull. I was gonna say Red Bull.
I'm going with
Red
Red
Bull.
Bull for the worst, bro, because there's nothing, bro. It's copy and paste. It's cut and paste,
No,
literally.
no, RB, number
Yeah.
10.
Red Bull's number 10. Number 9.
Steak. Sauber.
Hmm.
I'm going Sauber for 9.
Hmm. I can't. I think I'm going with Sauber as well for number 9. Yeah,
Sauber. Sauber 9.
Sauber number 9. Those colors that black at the back of the car just doesn't suit it, bro. In my opinion,
Nah. Sauber number 9 for me.
there's just too much, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's just like I said previously. Same colors, different design, but worse.
Yeah,
Number
fair.
9 for number 9 for Sauber.
8.
8. Ooh.
This is where it
I'm
gets tricky now. This is where it gets tricky now.
ooh, I'm going for McLaren.
I'm going to Aston Martin.
All right. Reason being.
Um, it, It's because of that carbon fiber, bro, on the sides. It's a
I
downgrade
was
from that
actually
season.
I was actually gonna go McLaren, then Aston Martin.
No, McLaren actually, I've ranked it a little bit higher than that.
I'm going McLaren 8, Aston Martin 7.
No, actually, no. Hang on, Ferrari,
All right. Okay. Okay.
Ferrari. I'm going with Ferrari, bro, at number 8.
All right. Ferrari
That
number 8.
white ruins it. That white just ruins it for me, bro. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Different taste. I'm going McLaren because it's more or less the same as last year.
All right, fairs with that.
I'm going McLaren.
So you're McLaren. I'm going with Ferrari at 8. 7 Aston Martin.
Seven. I'm going 7 Aston Martin.
7 Aston
Uh,
Martin. Again, that
Six.
carbon fiber. That carbon fiber just ruins it. 6
Yeah.
is McLaren.
I'm going Mercedes.
No, actually, no. No, not
I'm going
McLaren.
I'm
This is
going
getting
Mercedes
this is
6.
this is getting really chaotic.
I'm going Mercedes for 6.
Ferrari 8, Aston Martin 7th. There's Williams as well.
I'm going Mercedes 6.
Mercedes 6th. Yeah, I'm going with Mercedes 6th. Williams 5th.
I'm gonna go Ferrari 5.
Williams 5th. All right, Ferrari. I thought you were gonna rank it lower on your list, bro. Ferrari. Not gonna lie.
Listen, it's like I told you, I'm a fan of the burgundy red and the white strip.
Yeah,
It's just the HP logo and the IBM on the rear wing that took it out for me.
yeah.
It is still a nice livery. I love it, but it's not the
By
best.
the way, with Williams, shout out to James Vowes because the guy was on hype man duties and the dude was trying actually. He was delivering and he broke me in hysterics,
Of
bro.
all
So at
people,
least
of all people,
the dude's he's a quality lad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So
absolutely.
a bit of a big shout out to that,
Mr. Data himself.
Mr. Data. Yeah, the dude
I'm
was
gonna go.
hilarious, bro.
I'm gonna go
Um,
Ferrari 5.
Williams 5, McLaren 4, bro. Those papaya colors are amazing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Haas 4. I'm going for Haas number 4.
Haas is 3 for me.
I'm going Haas number 4.
Yeah.
Now, who's your third?
My third is Haas.
I'm gonna go Alpine.
Haas third, Alpine second, and Racing Bulls first. Those are my
I'm going.
rankings.
I'm going Williams second and Racing Bulls first.
Yeah, so my rankings are Racing Bulls first, Alpine second, Haas third, McLaren fourth, and then we have Williams fifth, um, Mercedes sixth, Aston Martin seventh, Ferrari eighth, Stake ninth, and Red Bull tenth. Those are my rankings.
And mine are Racing Bulls first,
Yeah,
Williams second, Alpine third, Haas fourth, Ferrari fifth, Mercedes sixth. Is it?
yeah,
Mercedes sixth, Aston Martin seventh, McLaren eighth, ninth Stake, Sauber, and 10th Red Bull.
yeah. First. All right. Let us know. All right, guys. So let us know your thoughts, obviously, on your liveries. We would love to know which was your favorite livery, which was your least favorite livery. Let us know in the comment section on YouTube or on Spotify on our thoughts. We're gonna be publishing a poll of what is your favorite livery, your ranking from worst to best, and we would love to know your thoughts on that. And with that, guys, we have reached the end of this episode, our season 2 opener. Thank you so much for listening, especially for
Much
those
love, man.
who are tuning in for the very first time. Our next episode is going to be our predictions for the upcoming season. That's going to be probably in 2 weeks' time, just in time for our season opener. Make sure to tune in for that episode, guys. And with that, I hope you have a great week. Let us hope we have a great season as well. Hopefully
Hey,
similar to
let's
last
go.
season. And
If it's anything like
yeah,
last season, we're all for it.
yeah, for sure,
We're all
guys.
for it.
And that's gonna be all in our predictions, guys. So make sure to tune into that. With that, we're gonna sign off, guys. Hope you have a great week. And with that, we are off. Peace.
Much love. Thank you. Yeet.
Thanks.